Well, we started off with some sad news today about the death of Gene Hackman. We've just kind of in the office been looking at all the great work that he did. If you haven't heard, he passed away in his home with his wife and dog. And, they're thinking carbon monoxide poisoning, but then we've gotten other reports now that involve the door being open and some other things that are sort of suspicious. So we'll just have to wait and see what they say. But just to lighten the mood, though, he was in so many great films and our whole lives we've known Gene Hackman. It's hard to see that he's gone. So, but yeah, what a great actor. And everybody loved him, I don't think anybody said a bad thing about him.
Yeah, it's tragic regardless. And I imagine we're going to learn a lot more because truly reading the most recent updates, it sounds very suspicious. Something doesn't add up, and it's tragic beyond belief regardless. But let's just hope it's, I don't know, if there is something suspicious that they're able to get to the bottom of it pretty quick.
Yeah. He was nominated for 1 Oscar, it looks like. And that would have been, was it The French
Is it Unforgiven?
Unforgiven, maybe?
I'm not sure.
Let's see.
This man has been in so many movies. If you look through
trying to find it.
His IMDb, truly runs the gamut from the 1960s all the way through relatively, I don't want to say relatively recently, but.
Best Supporting Actor for Unforgiven.
There we go. I'm sorry. I was looking at the Royal Tenenbaums. That's as far as 2 Oscars. Sorry. Wasn't nominated for Best Actor in Unforgiven, yes. And then Mississippi Burning. He was a nominee. And nominated for The French Connection. Yeah.
There you go. Well. Yeah. For me, he was the greatest coach of all time.
Oh.
For my age, it was Hoosiers, and then he ended up being the football coach for The Replacements, the Keanu Reeves classic.
He was also in The Birdcage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Yes.
He was also in, he could do serious, he could do funny, he really could do it all. And he's just one of those guys, when you say Gene Hackman, if you're in a certain generation or older, you just instantly know you have the picture in your head, Gene Hackman.
Yeah, The French Connection, 1 for Best Actor, and then Unforgiven, 1 for Best Supporting. Mm-hmm. So
nice.
There you go. Nominated 5 times for Oscars.
Go out to him and his family.
Yeah.
You guys want to do some blind items here?
Yes.
Let's do it. That's why we're here. That is accurate. That is why we're here. And that's why you're here. So be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You'll get a little notification. That's why they call it that every time we drop a new episode of Blinded by the Item. Let's begin with this one here. This A-list actress / Nepo baby / wannabe singer has been hitting the bottle extremely hard this award season. It's reflecting on the brutal promotion for her new streaming show, and that show needed all the good press it could get because it's terrible.
Oh.
According to the blind item, this A-list actress / Nepo baby / wannabe singer has been hitting the bottle extremely hard this award season. It's reflecting on the brutal promotion for her new streaming show that needed all the good press it could get because it's terrible.
Oh.
Wannabe singer. Nepo baby, wannabe
singer, and A-list actress who has a new streaming show that the blind item makers do not like.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. Are her parents actors?
One of them.
And is it Zoe Kravitz? Okay.
One of her parents is an actor. Is the other parent?
I guess both are actors. I apologize.
Okay,
but one is much
famous.
more well-known than the other.
Okay.
And you said wannabe singer. Has she cut an album or something? Or okay.
Is it Lily Rose Depp? Okay.
A-list actress / Nepo baby / wannabe singer.
And she's got a new show on Netflix.
Got a new streaming show. I didn't say Netflix. You did.
And?
But you're right.
Oh,
okay, so she's on Netflix.
Netflix just pumps out so many shows that you just don't, I can't keep up. I'm like, what was that show?
Is it a drama? It's a comedy. A Netflix comedy.
I think maybe they would even call it a dramedy. I think there's a little drama built in, but it's mostly a comedy.
And she's a Nepo baby. And she's a wannabe singer, pop singer.
I think her album was poppy.
God, that has to be such a limited group of people. And for the life of me, I cannot pull anything out of my hat because the names I'm thinking of are like Lindsay Lohan, which it's not. A Simpson. It's not.
Gracie Abrams?
Good guess. Is she like in her 20s?
She's not in her 20s.
Oh, she's older.
Mm-hmm.
Is she in her 40s and 50s?
She's in her 40s.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
What's her name?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is she blonde?
It's what's her name?
She's blonde?
Mm-hmm.
And is her mom
Is her dad a director?
not Goldie Hawn?
Yes.
Oh, Kate. Not
Kate
Kate.
Hudson.
Kate Hudson.
According to the blind items, you nailed it there. Kate Hudson has been hitting the bottle extremely hard this award season, and it's reflecting in the brutal promotion for her new streaming show. Do you remember that show?
No.
Talked about it last week. Actually, we might have talked about it earlier this week.
Oh,
Did we?
jeez.
Michael.
It's produced by and written by.
Oh, we did, because I remember saying her dad,
Who's dead?
Kate Hudson. We were talking about her mom and dad.
Yeah.
It's produced by
A writer, an A-minus list writer/actress from a hit TV show.
Olivia Wilde.
Nope. Oh. Hit TV comedy remake that takes place
Laverne and Shirley.
Oh.
in an office.
Oh. The Office.
Not in an office. Oh, it is The Office.
Yes. Just trying to get you to the finish line on this
You're
one.
like The
Oh,
Office.
God. I hope it goes better than this today.
He's running point on a new team. And the show is called
The Pit.
It's called Running Point.
Okay.
It's the new Mindy Kaling project. It's that one about the basketball team where she ended up taking over the ownership.
That
It's
sounds
kind of
vaguely
my
familiar.
gosh,
Loosely
yes.
based on taking
Yes,
over
yes.
ownership.
Yeah,
Yes.
loosely
Oh, yeah, because we
based
said
on-
it's like a. Yes, now I
Genie
remember having
bus.
this
Yeah, the
conversation.
Lakers. Yeah,
Well, it's kind of like Ted Lasso.
exactly.
Ish.
That's what it feels like. Remember, Chet Hanks is in it. That's why we love this so much.
Got it.
Right.
Nepo
Chet
baby.
Hanks
Chet
is
Hanks.
in this one. According to the blind item, though, she has not been doing the best when it comes to promotion. It needs all the good press it can get because, according to the blind item writer, who is not me, by the way, I've not seen the show. It just dropped today, I think, is the debut. I can say it has a 60% on Rotten Tomatoes last time I checked. But the blind writer's saying it is terrible.
Okay.
And this blind item is probably written from the fact that we saw a very drunk Kate Hudson at 2 a.m. get a picture taken of her by the paparazzi a few nights ago. So you can
not-
kind of
I
guess
mean,
where this one's
can
coming
people
from.
Celebrate? I don't know.
No, you're not allowed to have a life.
Okay.
Nope, can't do it. All right, let's do another one. Speaking of new projects, this upcoming streaming movie has deactivated comments on its first trailer. Not shocking. Speaking of new projects, this upcoming streaming movie has deactivated the comments of its first trailer. Not shocking.
Another Simple Plan?
Another Simple Favor,
Favor.
is the name
the
of the movie.
Anna Kendrick
Yeah.
and Blake Lively.
Yeah, it didn't take long for them to do that, but I don't think you can do a thumbs down on it, and I don't think you can comment on it.
Okay.
Well, that seems fair.
Yeah. God forbid you have an opinion on something you
No.
just watched.
Yeah.
How dare you? Too many people are having opinions right now. Please come back later.
Yeah.
But yes, this is probably not a shock, as the blind item says. Another Simple Favor just released its first trailer. This is the follow-up to that, again, Blake Lively, Anna Kendrick movie that they are not doing press for. It is not going to be released theatrically. It is just going to be streamed on Prime.
I just don't get what's the point of it then? Is this a tax write-off? Yeah. Like where so this is streaming where?
Prime.
So okay, well that's why. It's just Amazon. They've got money to burn. Mm-hmm. So literally they're just collecting paychecks.
It's getting the Roadhouse treatment. Remember when that big controversy last year of Roadhouse?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
But I would like to know if this, and somebody do this reporting, if this was in the works to go straight to streaming before all this falderall?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
Because I bet
obviously it started filming a long time ago.
Yeah, but you never know when they make those decisions, right? Like they could have at some point said, we're going to have to decide at some point if this is going to go straight to streaming. And then you could imagine wherein all the chaos unfolds and they're like, straight to streaming, please.
Right.
Yeah. So we'll see. But I guarantee you there'll be stories after this comes out about how it's the number one thing streamed on Prime because they can tell us anything they want to tell us about those numbers.
Of course. Yeah. Hey, look, it was a brilliant idea.
Yeah. So there you go.
Okay.
I hate to say this, but I kind of can't wait until all this Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni stuff is over. I mean,
Why?
I know that it's important to them because I'm already tired of it, but we got to talk about it.
Just so you know, if nothing gets moved up, the trial is a year and a month from now.
I
Yeah,
know.
no, girl, it
That's
ain't
what
going
I said.
anywhere. And
When they said that, I
bustle
was
in,
like, really?
because this is not the last project they're going to be doing
I know.
before this
I'm buckling in.
comes out.
Yeah.
I truly, I am grateful in the same way Chelsea Handler, when she talked about this recently, like this is a distraction we did not ask for, but are grateful for, because what else are we going to distract ourselves with?
Yeah.
Fair.
The Olympics are over.
I mean, the prospects are
Yes.
few and far between.
Yeah.
And I do think it is an interesting insight in a moment of Hollywood history, because post Me Too, this is sort of, I don't want to write the paper yet, but I'm sure people will at some point, to just walk us through how this case was affected by, or a result of, or in some way connected to Me Too. Like, I just think there's a lot of interesting stuff here. We just don't know what that is because we haven't gotten to the end of the story yet. So there's still a lot up in the air.
Yeah. And I can't wait.
Sounds like it's another blind item here as we're rolling through them today. You guys are doing great. Let's see if we can get this one. Plenty of great seats available all across the country for the upcoming shows for this former A-plus list singer. Karma for the problematic last few years, and also a complete ripoff of a tour. She's desperate for someone to give her a TV or movie gig so she can cancel or postpone. Plenty of great seats available all across the country for these upcoming shows for a former A-plus list singer. Perhaps it's karma for the problematic last few years and a complete ripoff of a tour. She's desperate for someone to give her a TV or movie gig to either cancel or postpone.
I mean, did we make fun of a video she did recently? So it's Katy Perry? Yeah.
We're just lucky to be living in her woman's world.
It's a woman's world.
And you're lucky to be living in it.
I didn't have her on my
Former A-plus list
former
singer.
A-plus.
Yeah,
Like,
she was definitely,
She did
Yeah.
the Super Bowl.
yeah.
She was pretty
she had
big at
whipped
that
cream
time.
coming out of her boobies.
That's true.
Well, so do I. So who doesn't? When spring comes,
What? Spring?
I don't know.
She had whipped cream coming out of her boobies. Now she's got gasoline going in her butt.
Uh-oh.
You watched the music video?
Oh, yeah. Okay. You have to clarify.
It was the music video for Women's World. She literally had a gas thing.
That's true.
In her butt? Okay.
Yeah.
That video was real strange.
It was super strange. Didn't you guys know it's parody, though?
Yeah.
It was supposed to be funny.
to be that way.
We all found that out after we
the
laughed at
fact.
it for
Thanks.
a week.
Yeah. Thanks for the parody warning.
According to the blind item, though, there are plenty of good seats, and not according to the blind item. We'll get into more of that here in a second. Plenty of good seats still available all across the country for the Lifetimes tour for Katy Perry. Maybe it's karma for some of her problematic last couple of years, or it's just because it's a complete ripoff of another tour from an actual A-plus lister. She's desperate for someone to give her a TV or movie gig so she can cancel or postpone. I saw this blind item. And then I went to the Google machine and I saw if I could get tickets to any of these shows. Keep in mind, when the Cowboy Carter tour announced, which is going to be at stadiums all across the country, it sold out immediately. When even Tate McRae announced that she's going to be doing arena tours all across this country,
Sold out.
they're completely sold out. The Lifetimes tour, for the 4 venues I looked at, there were about 80% of the tickets remaining.
Ooh.
Not even
not good.
bought up in like secondhand market trying to get rid of. They are just free to buy right now.
Out there.
Yeah.
So there might be some cancellations.
There might be some postponements or cancellations. This tour begins in April, by the way. Those other tours I talked about were much later this year.
Well, if past is prologue, you're going to, and you are a firm believer in the blinds, you will imagine that there is an excuse on its way.
Yeah.
Illness,
which will afford her the opportunity.
Injury.
Yeah.
Movie project.
Yeah.
Vocal rest.
She's furiously like, hey, guys, what can we come up with? What are our options?
Didn't she get replaced in the Smurfs movie by Rihanna? So I don't think she can even say there's a new Smurfs movie coming up because I think Riri took her role.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty positive of that.
Oh.
Well, and Rihanna's actually talking about new music. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, this
Sorry,
Lifetimes tour that sounds awfully similar to, I don't know, the Eras tour and is being marketed as a greatest hits show, even though she just dropped an album with a bunch of music we all hated.
So, like,
I think
sing
she's
everything.
And plus, I think, I don't know, like Katy Perry either aged up and out of her demo or something, or the audience did. Like, I think the audience has moved on. And so whatever she's serving is not hitting the audience.
And don't forget, she served ice cream because we had ice cream delivered to us when this announcement was made about the Lifetimes tour. Did you forget all the swag we got?
Oh my God, what was that too? That was like blue raspberry something.
It was like Firework something. It was a
Holly
playoff
took
of
that
the song Firework. And it was like blue raspberry and cherries and all this
Yeah,
stuff.
there was like a big gift box.
It was a huge gift
I
box.
never saw this gift box.
Oh,
It went pretty quick.
it did.
Usually
People-
does around here.
Scavengers.
Okay.
So there you go. It's a woman's world. We're just lucky to be living in it. Plenty of good seats left. Go get them before they
cancel. Then you have to get your money back.
Good luck. Sounds like J-Lo's show.
Sell it.
All right.
Oh, God.
This permanent A-list singer has plenty of problems right now. Money ain't one of them. So don't believe for a second that she is seeking any money from her A- list celebrity ex, who has done a little bit of everything. This permanent A-list singer has plenty of problems right now, but money ain't one of them. So don't believe for a second that she is seeking money from her A- list celebrity ex, who has done a bit of everything.
Dawn.
Is this Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon?
It is.
Good one.
Nice pull there.
She's doing drugs in Vegas, remember? That's what I wrote next to her name, Drugs Vegas.
We have seen her on her Vegas residency, and some people were calling out her performance.
Well, can I just say, I don't know if drugs were involved, but
Oh, that's right. We were like, this is just normal Mariah behavior. She's being carried around the stage by hot
she
guys.
was real slow on that stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, according to the blind item, though, she's got plenty of issues right now, but money is not one of them. There was a story, I don't know, last couple of days that she is potentially in such a bad place. She is seeking extra spousal support and child support from one Nick Cannon.
Okay.
I think she makes more every Christmas than Nick's probably made in a while.
Yep. I think she's fine. And she'd probably, I don't know if he's got a lot of child support to pay.
true.
He wanted
The
everybody
amount
to
of
live
money
in one
that
house.
she makes in royalties from All I Want for Christmas alone will keep her in sequins till she dies.
Yes. True.
All right.
In Avion water bathtubs full.
Yeah, and not to mention all of her QVC merchandise. I don't know, does she still do that?
Oh my God. Remember when she found out how much they were selling some of it for?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, what's this going for? And the guy goes, $99.95. And she's like, what?
Well, she put that money in her pocket.
$19.95. And she was like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
You guys got it. Nicely done.
Thank you.
We go from Nick Cannon, that former child actor, to this former child actress turned A- list singer / actress. She's supposed to be in a serious relationship. Well, she certainly wasn't acting like that last week at the socialites' huge party.
Ooh.
This former child actress turned A- list actress / singer was supposed to be in a serious relationship. She sure wasn't acting like it last weekend at the socialites' huge party.
Socialite's huge party. We know the socialite.
Mm-hmm. She's the biggest person involved in this blind.
Oh, a socialite. A socialite.
Paris Hilton. Oh.
Oh, good answer.
She had a big old birthday bash this past weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And there were a bunch of people there. And apparently this former child actress turned A-minus list singer/actress was supposed, or is there, and was supposed to be in a serious relationship, but certainly wasn't acting like it at the big party for Paris.
Big party.
Selena Gomez? No. What about Sabrina Carpenter?
Oh, man. Okay. Let's think about this.
Keke Palmer?
Whale?
Vanessa Hudgens? I'm just going to go down my list of.
I was going to say, your list of former...
Ariana Grande?
You got a good list there of former child actors.
Melissa Joan Hart? Hilary Duff?
Drew Barrymore. Jessica Simpson.
Miranda Cosgrove?
Jodie Foster.
Bella Thorne?
You're going to get there eventually.
You got there.
Yeah!
Well
I
done.
did it.
That's why you take notes, kids. It'll pay off eventually.
Bella Thorne. Okay.
Bella Thorne, former child actress, turned A-minus list actress/singer, supposed to be in a serious relationship, but certainly wasn't acting like it at Paris Hilton's birthday party.
I feel like Bella Thorne has a high FBR. That's fame to blind ratio. She has been in the blinds a lot. I mean, not recently, but over the years.
She's also like kind of a wild child. Like, didn't she take over OnlyFans for a while, and then it changed the laws about how much content creators could make on OnlyFans because she made so much in one day that it exploded OnlyFans. Well, that's not the right word. It was a lot of money. And then the regular people on OnlyFans that aren't celebrities were like, hey, this isn't fair. You're taking money away from us. So maybe she has an open relationship is what I'm saying.
But I will just say in her defense, she also did that move because somebody hacked her account and got nude pictures of her. And she said, oh, if you're going to spread nude pictures, I'm just going to do it myself.
Oh.
And that's one of the reasons why she decided to do that. So,
all right.
good for her in that case. But she's apparently with entrepreneur and producer Mark Ems.
Mark Ems.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So there you go. You got that one. Nicely done.
Mark Ems.
Let's roll on and do another blind item here. That one might take a little too long. Let's jump over here to this one. The team for this permanent A-list actress did a bang-up job of eliminating the competition, all but the one they couldn't find any dirt on. We'll see how it goes on Sunday.
Oh.
The team for this permanent A-list actress did a bang-up job of eliminating all the competition, except for the one they couldn't find any dirt on. We'll see how Sunday goes.
Is the one they couldn't find any dirt on like the Francesca?
Nope.
From I'm Still Here. I can't remember.
They found dirt on her.
And they've found dirt on it's not actual dirt, but there were campaigns against like Cynthia Erivo. So she's not a part of this. And they're Ariana Grande.
Well, yes, they did find that on Ariana Grande, but that's not.
I'm just going through my dirt.
But think of the two people we've talked about so far. Cynthia Erivo. Who else had a problematic?
Carla Gascon.
So what awards are those two up for?
Best actress. Okay.
So which permanent A-list actress team?
Mikey Madsen.
Who else do we have?
We have
permanent A-list.
Demi Moore.
Oh,
there you go.
Okay.
And Mikey Madsen is the only person they couldn't find any dirt on because according to the blind item, Demi Moore team did a very good job of eliminating all the competition, all for the exception of Mikey Madison, who they couldn't find any dirt on. We obviously know the story behind Carla. There's all those diva stories and everything around Cynthia Erivo. Again, these are just the narrative that was created. And then we also, you mentioned Francesca, there was a story that came out a month ago about a project and a comedian, like a sketch comedy show that she actually appeared in blackface for. So there was a story for every single person in that category with the exception of Mikey Madison and Demi Moore.
Okay.
So Demi Moore's people were like, damn.
According to the blind items.
I was looking at the Oscars website, and there's a poll that you can fill out, and then you could win tickets or I don't know, to something, maybe next year's award show. But it gave you the breakdown of like the percentages of people. And Francesca, I don't know her last name. From,
Torres, right?
She had the highest. She had like a 29%. She had the highest votes at the time, and I was like, oh, I need to see that movie. It was like nobody came really close. And I was like,
I'm still here. Yep.
I'm still here.
And that's just, I don't know what that is. When you look at the actual odds, it's Demi Moore and it's Mikey Madison, and it's going to be one of the two of them. Demi Moore is a pretty big favorite. Not a huge favorite, but a favorite enough. So that's maybe the only one that Mikey Madison could certainly pull the upset there.
Yeah. Well, the days are ticking down. Opportunities to dig up dirt on your competition are dwindling because the Oscars right around the corner. And we will be here just like we are every weekday to talk about, well, the Oscars and anything else that shows up in the blinds. You can listen on MyTalk on the radio. You can listen wherever you download your podcasts. And you can watch this all unfold on our very own YouTube channel. It's called
Blinded by the Item.
Blinded by the item.